There we go. All right, awesome. What's going on, guys? How's everybody's day going so far in the market? I did pretty well. I fat fingered my hotkey and I meant to short MTBC, and then I bought long, and that put me in the hole like 1200, and then I had to get out of that hole. So then I shorted shop and pretty much made all my money back there. I'm up about 70 bucks on the day now after making a very bad mistake. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now with that. So 1 second here. So yeah, let's get into sharing my screen here for you guys. All right, so let's take a quick look at what's its face, and then let me so let's take a quick look here at first on we're gonna take a look here at gosh, why can't I think of it? I'm really losing my mind. Yeah, RGSE. So RGSE I've been keeping on watch all day just because it didn't fully sell off in this area. It definitely seen it had potential to rise back up. And actually not too long ago, I took a position here at about 250. And then I sold here in the 280s for like a quick couple hundred, quick couple $100 bucks. But yeah, long story short, I think that RGSE is one we could definitely see continue to run. Obviously, we need to see it continue to hold this trend. Hold on, let me redo that. This is its trend right now. That's the trend we have to see it hold. So potential entries are going to be down here. You know, it depends if it trades sideways or it goes down, but potential entries are going to be more in like the 290s. And the idea is we can see it come back up and break $3 today and then continue running. And also just remember that it is lunch. So, you know, the markets are going to be a little bit slower. Is right now the great time to buy in? I don't necessarily think so. So we're just going to have to wait and see. So like right now it's trying to break the trend line. And so far it's holding up. It just had a pretty massive drop. This was 200,000 shares sold and or shorted, or however you want to call it. So pretty big drop there. So we're going to see if it can hold this trend and continue up. But you know what? Just in case, I'm going to oh, I didn't want to do that. Just in case, I'm going to get a short position ready. I'm struggling. There's so much to do. Damn. Let's see. 1 second here. I'm getting some stuff in place. Yeah, I'll look to short it below that trend line, and then maybe look for a move back down to the VWAP, but that would be a very strong move. So as you can see, it's bouncing on that trend line, holding support. Could actually be a good time to take a position. There's a little late. Now you're having shorts. So that little pop there is buyers coming in and recognizing there's a little bit of a bounce. And you have short sellers covering right here. They notice that it's having a support in this area. So they're covering, and that's why you get that initial pop, right? Because think about it, right? So if I'm going to short this, you know, and I pull a short entry in here, seeing that it's crossing over and going to drop, we get this big drop. It's having trouble going through this area here, so shorts cover their position, and then it causes these little pops. So whenever you see a drop like this and then the green bars after and a pop, it's because shorts are covering their position, and it's causing that quick little pop there. All right, there's some things to think about. 1 second, I'm trying to get everything in place. There we go. So you're up TDM, you're up $70,000 today. That's incredible. Great job if that's the case. So let's take a quick look at so I would keep RGSE on watch today, just because I definitely see that it has value to continue running. Right, I think that it definitely has value as far as continuing its run today. I think we can continue to see it run up today. That's my game plan there. I think that there's a good chance we can see it continue running. So I'm going to keep that one on watch. Now let's look at a few others that are being mentioned. So we have CATB. Let's look at that real quick. Yeah, CATB, pretty dead. I really wouldn't mess with it. There's really no volume, so I wouldn't mess with CATB. FCEL. Let's take a quick look. Wow, yeah, that one had a nice spike today. And then it came crashing right back down, kind of dead. I really would probably not focus on it. But let's see if we can catch some stocks right now. I have got my new scanner up and running correctly. So let's see if we can find something. So LYG just popped on. That looks like nothing good. JCS doesn't look good. So again, this thing picks up a lot of different stocks and it just constantly sends them right through. SNF. Or not, or just trying to load. That's cool. MBOT just popped up. Okay, here's one potentially. MBOT just popped up. Doesn't look so good. We're creating some lows. We got a prop break above here to go higher. Might actually happen. So yeah, guys, this is so right now I'm just kind of running through some stocks that my new scanner I've built. Basically, it finds a lot of different plays. It finds stocks that are squeezing. It finds stocks that are running on low float momentum, medium floats. So it finds a lot of different setups. That's the way I have it set. So, you know, it just constantly updates of new stocks. Right now it's a little slow, so it makes sense as to why it may not be finding anything right now. All right, we just had MNKD pop up on the scanner, MNKD. For what though? MNKD, a potential squeeze. No, it doesn't really look like it's doing much. So again, the scanner tries its best to pick up things, and I mean, that's the best you can do. It just constantly updates you. This is just nothing really good to look at right now. So we'll see. We'll keep running it, see what happens. So the idea here is that the scanner I have in place might be able to find us potential plays while we do our lunch break recap. CIG looks pretty dead. I really wouldn't mess with that guy too much. So yeah, CIG, right? Yeah. So if you guys want, go ahead, send in the chat which what stocks did you guys play today, right? So I know we had MTBC was a hot one. You know, RGSE was another hot one. I shorted Shop, CLSN. You played CLSN, bud? Alejandro? Did you go long or go short? Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Is like, hell yeah, there you go. I know a few people actually reached out to me. I had a few people reach out to me today, kind of just saying thank you. It sounds like I think someone, either way, a few different people reached out to me, and basically a lot of them made like $400, $500, $600, $700 on some of those stocks today due to the live stream, and that's really what I want. I want to be able to bring, you know, good enough stocks out to you guys so that everybody can make money. You know, there's plenty of money to make out there, and so I just think that there's too much stipulation going on about people like, oh, I can't share my stock pick or whatever, you know. So the idea is that, you know, you get these good stock picks and can potentially make some money, and that's really what I like to hear. So today's the beginning started off a little choppy pre-market, but it ended up picking itself back up nicely, and I'm glad that happened. Yeah, MBOT's just kind of dicking around. Since there's no volume there, so, you know, you're long on Facebook with a pivot point. Hold on, something else just popped up on the scanner. EIGR. Nope, that's nothing. MBOT. Yeah, MBOT, there it goes. So we'll see what happens with it. Let's see. Facebook. Yeah, I don't really mess around with huge price stocks like Facebook, but I mean, I'm sure there's definitely plays to be made. I'm just not a huge candidate of it. So yeah, either way, a lot of people made some good money today, and that's really what it comes down to. That's really what we want to hear, is that people are making money. The trades are working out. Of course, you know, you can always find a great stock, and you can miss entries constantly all day long. You know, it just, you know, sometimes it just isn't there. RGSE, I haven't looked at it. Let's see here. No. I do not plan on getting big-headed. Everything that I have in mind, or like, you know, working on, is everything that's just developed to help the beginner trader, even maybe a little bit more experienced trader. Everything I'm developing or working on is specifically designed to be easy, straight to the point, you know, no beating around the bush, no sugarcoating it, to help basically everyone just become better traders. Because that's what I'm saying. There's just a huge stigma around the whole market that's like, you got to be a genius and you got to do this, and you can't make money doing it that way, and my strategy is the best, and if you follow this you'll make millions. No, shut up. Like, it's all the same stuff. It really is all the same stuff. You just really got to find what works for you, right? I mean, that's really what it comes down to. I mean, it's not rocket science, right? So it seems like my scans is not picking up anything crazy right now, probably because it's just, you know, I mean, it's lunchtime. It's kind of dead right now. But earlier today, this thing was just rocking out, dude. This scanner was just picking up crazy moves. Let's see. This one might be good. Oh, slow. You're boring. So let's see. CRTN's another one popping up. MESO. Yeah, just pulling a bunch of these BS ones right now, so that's no fun. So, what's MBOT doing again? MBOT continuing to grind higher. I might take, you know, just for the hell of it, I'll take a little starter position on it. Oh, don't give me, there it goes. That's what I thought. So we'll just see how that one works out. It's kind of trying to squeeze a little higher, so why not? So Elijah, you gotta contact. You need to contact TD Ameritrade. You either call them or talk to them through the support channel, which is like up right here on the screen. So if you go through here, talk to them through live support and be like, hey, you know, I need my chart taken off delayed data. I want it on real time. They can help you out there. So, and the support they have is really good. They get back to you super quick. So that's what I recommend doing there. Something else just popped up. I feel like they're just kind of throwing out a bunch of BS stocks right now. Yeah, scanner isn't picking much up right now. So there we go. MNKD trying to squeeze a little. I don't really like it though. BR just popped up. What is B? I don't know what that is. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, so Once again, it's all good. No, so I thought my funded account would be done today, but it's still not done. They said it could take up to 14 days, like maximum, and today is day number 15. Today was the day number 15, so I'm just going to go ahead and email them and see what's going on, because it's kind of frustrating. I have no clue what the hell's going on with my funded account, so of course it would happen to me. And it's kind of frustrating because I would have made, a crap load of money on I would have made a lot of money on Shop today, SHOP. That one got hit by, I think Citron, let me just double check, but I think that Citron released something today. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I think Citron released something today that they gave Shop a price target of something really ridiculous. Yeah, so here, this is from Citron Research. Here is the story that provides all the evidence the FTC needs against Shopify. Shop target $60. Be generous. So if you don't know who Citron Research is, I don't even know who they are, but basically you just follow them on Twitter, and they have such a strong following that when they say a stock is going to go one way, everybody just hops on the bandwagon and shorts it or goes long, and it just goes crazy. Let me show you real quick. All right, so SHOP. This was SHOP today. Look at this thing. I caught this thing right here. So this is where I shorted today. Right, I would have loved to catch it here, but it just didn't happen. But long story short, this was Shop from $1.16 all the way down to $1.06, 10 points, right? That's huge. I mean, just imagine if you had the money to play 10,000 shares, you got 10,000 times by 10, you just made, what is that, 10,000 by 10? Yeah, you just made a shit ton of money. Sorry for the cursing, but you just made a ton of money. Even 1,000 shares, 1,000 shares, 10 points, you just made $10,000. Crazy. So I shorted right here, but look at this. This movement happened because Citron Research released a tweet that basically the price target for Shopify will be $60. And next thing you know, this thing just loses its mind. No, stop loss will not work after hours or pre-market trading unless you have the option to trade pre-market or after hours. Exactly, just like Michael said, as long as if your broker allows for you to trade pre-market and after hours trading, then you'll be able to trade it. But if they don't offer it, then you won't be able to trade it, essentially. So that's where that's at. Let's look at RGSE again. I'm going to keep RGSE on watch. Oh, is that my short entry? I don't know. This might be my short position. Let's get ready. Hold on. Let's go. So yeah, I'm gonna look to short this below that little line that I drew if it does, because it's looking pretty weak right now. Yeah, this thing's looking weak. I mean, let me just draw you a trend line. I mean, that's the trend it's following right there. It's held support once, twice, 3 times here. Break below here is going to be heavy, and we'll see a nice move there. So I'm just going to get ready to short 2,000 shares on it. Hey, are you correct? Dude, thanks very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff in the works for my channel. I plan on doing a lot of cool stuff with it. So I appreciate the support, right? I'm going to be here live streaming all the time. Yes, Eric, I will make a video on shorting. I mean, you could do as many videos as you want, right? But it just, there's a lot that goes into it, for sure. I do like shorting more than I like going long. I like to short stocks more than I do long, and there's reasons for that. Some people hate me, or not, sorry, I don't want to say some people hate me, but some people hate the idea of people shorting stocks because it's, it's going against, a lot of people, and technically shorts can make people lose money, right? I mean, just welcome to the market. But with that being said, when you short stocks, the stock price drops stock price drops farther, or sorry, the stock will drop faster than it goes up. Stocks drop 70% faster than they go up, so that means you can make money 70% faster. Okay? People get scared when the stock goes down and they sell their position, and it makes the stock drop very fast, which allows us to make money even quicker than going long. And for whatever reason, for me, it's just easier for me to spot when stocks are going to drop better than when they're going to go up. I'm good at doing both, but I'm stronger at spotting when stocks will drop than when they're going to go up. So I tend to lean more towards shorting. I go long, but I only go long on the easy setups. I don't waste my time with BS setups. They need to be obvious and very clear setups, so that I can get in on them. And the more clear they are, the more people will be able to find them and trade them. So I really only focus going long on really clear setups. Like MTBC this morning, that was clear as day. RGSE, that was pretty clear when the market opened. These ones were going to go up, right? Other than that, I'll just short, right? Because it's easy to spot a short. You know when people are selling and panic selling. It's just easier to find, for me at least. Yeah, exactly. You know, and I think that's the thing, is a lot of people notice when stocks are going to drop more, but they just don't know how to short, or their broker doesn't allow them to short, or you might still be working with Robinhood or whatever. I actually traded with Robinhood today and ran into so many issues. It drove me crazy. Like, I was losing my mind, right? I still have a small Robinhood account basically to mess around with here and there. And I was like, all right, my real account's not funded today, so I will trade with Robinhood, whatever. So I get into MDBC. I literally get in like right at market open, and my order's not going through. So then I'm like, all right, let me cancel my order. Of course, it says you can't cancel your order. You can't cancel your order. It's like, well, no, I can cancel my order if the order hasn't gone through. Any legitimate broker will let you cancel your order at any time as long as your order hasn't been executed. And thus far, my order was never executed. So yeah, I should be able to cancel my order. Okay, they won't let me cancel my order. Fine, whatever. I'll have to wait for it to go through. Eventually, it actually goes through, right? And the price starts to drop. And I'm like, oh, well, I'll just cut losses here, you know, really quick as it was going down in the morning. I'm like, I'll just get out really quick, you know, take the small loss I got into soon. Well, I go to sell, and it says order pending. And I'm like, well, no, so it says like, yeah, like order pending. I'm like, okay, well, let me just cancel that order and retry it. Of course, it says you're not allowed to cancel your order, not allowed to cancel your order, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like some bullshit. It's, sorry, I don't want to swear, but just so much crap back and forth. And it just drove me crazy. And then I tried to get in one more time, and freaking, then my order takes forever to go through on rebuying MTBC. And then I sell everything on the initial spike, and then it gives me some bogus price that I sold at way lower because it was pending. It's just like, Robinhood, you are so bad. And it's like, I hate that, you know, some of you guys have to use it, but it just is what it is until you guys can grow the account to where it needs to be, and then you can switch over. But, you know, it just is what it is, right? You know, you can't complain about it too much. They are a free broker service. So I'm not here to beat up on Robinhood, but oh my gosh, I was pulling what hair I have left. I cut my hair. I was letting it grow way too long. So I was pulling what hair I had left out this morning because it was just stressing me out like crazy. Yeah, no news on PCOM. Again, this is just a light volume stock that's going to trade very thinly and kind of just move along for, you know, majority of its lifetime. So, so actually, Michael, so I'm just so you guys are aware and don't have this misconception of me, right? I am not rich. I am not like balling out with hundreds of thousands of dollars trading. I'm still in college. I literally just quit my part-time job that I would do on the weekends, working at a gym like a couple weeks back because I no longer needed to work there. Because I am making more money, and I want to focus more of my energy towards what I love to do, and that's trading and helping you guys. So I just said, hey, guys, here's my 2 weeks. I don't need to work for anymore. I'm basically, I literally said, I'm following my dreams, and this is what I want to do, and it's the right choice for me, and I basically just took off. So I'm not super rich or anything. I mean, yeah, I have probably a little bit more money than most people that are my age for that matter, but I chose to go with So here's the thing: is I don't have over $25,000 yet to trade with, or that I would say I feel comfortable trading with. So I chose a broker that's located in the UK, and since they're located in the UK, they bypass the pattern day trading rule. All right. So you can look up Mayor Brock. I'm sure you've heard of him. He's another stock trader. So I chose their program really for two reasons. There is no pattern day trading, which is awesome. And they basically give you a funded account. So the way it works is you can put in like, I can't remember the exact pricing. I think one's like 800, one's like a couple thousand, one's like 12,000 or whatever. So what you do is, and it's really cool, I really do give them props for the service that they offer, right? You know, I offer a service. I really find the service they offer awesome, right? So you take like $700-800 or something like that, or like 2,000, right? And you pay for their service. And the service will give you like some stock trading education, some like web chat stuff. So kind of similar to what I do right now. It gives you some web chat and stuff. So I didn't really use it for the education. Of course, I went through it to obviously see what they had to offer, but it's an education where you learn about trading. They take the money that you spent. So let's say it was like $700 or $1,000. They'll take that $1,000. For that $1,000, you get education. I think you even get access to some web rooms or something like that. And then they will take that whole $1,000 and they give you a demo account, like a fake trading account that you'll trade on for like a week or 2 weeks. Unfortunately, mine's taking like 15 days. You'll trade with that, practice their software, get used to it. And then they'll take that $1,000 of your initial investment or purchase. They'll take that $1,000, put it into the account for you. But your $1,000 gets you like $25,000 buying power kind of thing. So, well, I think it's a little more than $1,000. So long story short, I went with TEFS. That's the actual platform you'll be using. Basically, it's a funded program trading account where you give them X amount of dollars and then they fund your account with a lot of buying power. I think there's an option in there for $700. You literally pay $700. You go through their kind of little education thing, practice on the demo account for a couple weeks, and then they'll take that $700. They deposit it into a real account. That real account will be funded with like $14,000 buying power. So you only have $700 of your own money, and then you have like another $13,300 of buying power that you can then use to trade with to build your own cash value up even more, right? There is a catch to it, okay? You do split your profits with them. Like, I think their basic plan is like a 70-30 revenue split. So if, you know, whatever money you make for the month in your trading course, or, you know, whatever money you make throughout the whole month of trading, you'll keep 70% of those profits, and then you'll have to pay them 30% of your profits. Now, some people are like, whoa, that's too much, or that's crazy, I don't want to do that. And that's fine, you know, you don't have to. It's just a program they offer. They say, hey, you have a $700, $1,000. It's not a lot of money to trade with to build your account fast. So come through us. We'll give you a little bit of education so we kind of boost your confidence for trading. You'll learn. We give you a practice account for 2 weeks. Get used to our software. Trade with our software. That way you can practice. Then they will fund your account with your initial investment. They give you so much buying power so you can grow your money much faster. But in return, you have to split the profits with them 70-30. You keep 70, they get 30. And the whole reason for doing that or doing it is so that you can build your account faster and move away from a service like that where you can afford to move over back to the US to a broker that's cheap and affordable when you have over $25,000 buying power. The account that I'm going to be working with is going to have like, I think over $100,000 buying power, something like that. I had to double check the numbers, but yeah, I'll be working with $100,000 buying power. So when I want to buy a stock that's $30 a share, you know, I'll have enough money to comfortably go in there and buy a stock and short it. I'll have no issue doing that, and I'll have no issue taking big share size. Okay, so you know, I don't know about the whole taxes issue with them, but I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, you got to look at it this way. Everybody freaks out about taxes. I know a pretty good amount about taxes. It's whether it's a foreign account or not, right? This is the only way you look at it. The amount of money you make as an individual a year, you're going to get tax information But the amount of money you get as an individual per year is just going to get calculated into a tax bracket, and then from there you're going to pay taxes on it. It's pretty simple. It shouldn't any CPA or accountant should know how to handle it for you. I don't do swing trading, Constantine. Yeah, I don't do swing trading. I do it here and there, but I just focus on trades in the middle of the day, so I don't really mess around with it. So let's look at RGSE real quick. Yeah, so RGSE, like I said, it's doing exactly what I thought. I'm actually going to take I'm going to take a small position on it for right now. I wouldn't really say it's small considering I just bought 1,000 shares. So I just bought 1,000 shares of RGSE. Strongly feel that it's probably going to come back up, retest high of day, potentially get a pop, and go from there. So we'll see. I would think I would suggest keeping RGSE on watch for a majority of the day, guys. So that's all I got for you right now. I'm going to go ahead, head out. It's been about 30 minutes now. So again, the one I would recommend watching for the day is probably going to be RGSE for potential power hour play. We'll stop it at that. Like I said, still working on some scanners. Hopefully they start working a little bit better, picking us up some crazy stuff. Actually, one just popped up. I'll take a quick look at it. Oh, that's not it. Yeah. Whoa, look at it. It's kind of shooting up. Yeah, so scanner works well when the volume's in the market, but yeah, look at MBOT up here, ripping. Well, kind of, but anyways, all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna hop off. Before, oh, can you name that? Okay, so the broker. So actually, go to tricktrades.com. Hold on one second. I'll type it in the box for you. Go here, and you can join me. Or, sorry, hold on one second. I'm typing. So, all right. That's all I got for you guys today. I just sent it through. So go to, so yeah, Mayor Barack's the one in UK, but go to tricktrades.com. That's technically in America, a program in America that's also partnered through the same platform that Mayor Barack uses. But they're, like I said, Pat and Mo are two other traders very similar to me. They've been doing it for a pretty long time, and they have a pretty good idea of what they're doing. Same thing, have an educational thing, funded program, and so far. So it's really cool. I would definitely say check them out and go from there. All right, guys, take care.